when we go to court, all of these courthouses are treasonous against United States constitutional law. They should not be operating on the land of the United States. Why? Because they're operated by London. They're operated by corporate and corporations. That's why when you go into court, they ask you, are you this person? What they're asking you is, are you the person on your driver's license? Are you a corporation? And as soon as you say, yeah, I'm a corporation, we give up all of our rights as constitutional United States citizens, or whatever land it is that we're in, because we're saying that we're birthed outside of our the ground that we're actually, so that's why we give them jurisdiction when we do that. I don't think we understand this at all. You know, I went to court today, and you know, I just told the dude, he said, are you gonna swear? You know, and it was actually like, this guy was kind of leaning towards me. I've been just getting my ass handed to me through these court days. Excuse me, I just ate lunch, but you know, he was kind of leaning towards me because the person I was in court with tried to play some sideways stuff, as they've been doing this whole time, but for whatever, I think he may be catching on to what the reality of the situation is, and so he wasn't really hearing it. But then I was trying to do an adjustment to the court order on this child support, because I'm no longer working. But anyways, when he asked, well, did you guys get sworn in? I said no. And that's because I didn't. And I didn't because, you know, my Lord, my God, my truth, the Spirit told me, and it says it in Scripture as much, that we don't need to swear. I don't need to swear up and down. Let my yea be yea, my yes be yes, and let my no be no. And it's that simple. But see, when I go in there and he got frustrated and he looked at me all crazy like, are you gonna do this or not? You're gonna refuse? And I didn't answer. I didn't say I wasn't gonna refuse. I didn't say that I was refusing. I repeated, I have to honor my God, and the Spirit has told me to continually tell the truth, and I don't need to swear on that. What I'm saying is what I'm saying, and that is, you could take it for what you want to, you know. But he couldn't. He got all pissed off because I realized that when we do that, when we swear, once again, we're giving up our rights. We're walking into their courtroom and giving them jurisdiction. We're giving them power. You know, the person with the power always asks the questions and gives deadlines, right? So when he asked me to do it again and looked at me crazy, I just gave him a deadline like, I ain't gonna say it. I just looked at him like, you could talk all day long, but you cannot make me swear, you know? And of course, you know, is that going to help me get on his good side? Probably not. But, you know, like, well, that's why they got us so fucked up, man. It's because we all go in there and we're all kissing these guys' asses. And to be quite honest, the honest to God truth is that they're criminals. They are all criminal terrorists. They are the terrorists, because, well, I mean, think about what they do and how they torture us and bringing us through these court dates, you know, that don't do shit, you know, and just on and constantly. It's just torture, man. You know, they you know, and exploitation. They're what do they call that? God, it's not blackmailing, but anyways, extortion. You know, and they really don't have the right to do all this. They don't. These criminal courts don't have the right. We could run them out if we made a stand, but we're too spooked. We're too scary. First of all, y'all think I'm crazy when I'm talking this shit. You think that I'm off my rocker or something. And no, I'm actually the one that's knowing what I'm talking about. But it scares people so much that they go, fuck no, hell no. Because, you know, like, well, look, I'm standing by myself, so I'm just getting my ass handed to me. But for me, that's just what I gotta do. This is my spiritual walk. You know, but goddamn, man, I wish more people would do this. Because we could we could, that's the, look, I'm not worried about the system. I'm not anti-system. We are the system, but if we don't operate out of principles to something higher, a truth, then it doesn't matter what system we put in place. It's all going to become corrupt, because you have to have honesty and transparency in order to move towards reality. So, you know, that's not what we got here. You know, so I just wanted to make this video to let y'all know that if you didn't already know, these courts are criminal courts. I'm not the criminal here. I have not broken a law yet as a United States citizen, and I told him as much. I said, in all reality, I don't even think you have jurisdiction over my son, because I'm a U.S. citizen and I never broke the law. So how is it that you got jurisdiction? Normally they would have jurisdiction because when we sign a marriage agreement, the product is the child, and so we're giving the state jurisdiction no rights to talk about how our child should be taken care of. You know what I'm saying? But my son was born out of wedlock. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, so how does he have jurisdiction? He doesn't. In all reality, I could probably go pick him up right now, you know, but I don't. And the reason I don't is because, well, they probably come smashing down on me. But the main reason is because I'm not convinced that that's the best thing for my son, you know? Like, I know that he misses me and I miss him tremendously, but like, just to go snatch him up would not be helpful, you know? So like, so that's why I'm not going about that route, you know? But I miss him tremendously, and she don't give a shit, man. All she wanted to do was she tried to talk about, anyways, I don't give a fuck what she do, or whatever she do, you know? But I did want to bring to everybody's attention, if you didn't already know, that this has nothing to do with constitutional law. In fact, we are being undermined. This is the war. If you don't think we're at war, then why are these criminal courthouses able to operate? Because we've already been taken over by London and, you know, all of this shit. Corporate law, maritime law, UCC, Universal Commercial Code. That's what runs all this shit. Okay? We ain't going to no constitutional courthouse. I don't know anybody who has, anyways. You know what I'm saying? Like, why? Because they don't need to. Because why? The emergency powers took away all of our constitutional rights back in the 30s. So y'all gotta wake the fuck up.